Hi, neighbors. Thanks for joining me for an edition of Sing with Understanding, where I share a bit of information about why we might choose to include certain hymns and spiritual songs in our worship. I want to take a close look at the hymn after the sermon this Sunday. Now, we're reading from Acts 2, which is subtitled The Fellowship of Believers. It says, "They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved." And while I don't know yet where exactly Rob will go with his sermon, I do know that after the sermon, we'll receive new members into our congregation. What a marvelous text for the day we'll formally recognize another class of folks into our community. And I think our hymn will provide a great response. It's number 506 in our hymnal. Listen to this poetry. Look who gathers at Christ's table. Hear the stories that they bring. Some are weeping, some are laughing. Some have songs they want to sing. Others ask why they're invited, burdened by the wrong they've done. Christ insists they all are welcome. There is room for everyone. What a great all-inclusive roll call for our church. Then, in the stanzas that follow, our composer, Tom Troger, draws parallels between the sins and doubts that we may carry today with the sins and doubts of our biblical saints. Then he points out, but they share one thing in common, that they all end in thanks and praise, for we have converged around a common table. Isn't that an appropriate description for a faith community? And finally, our composer ends with a bit of advice. Tom Troger, until his recent death, was a prolific hymn writer and scholar and professor at Yale Divinity School. In the final stanza, he says, "Bring your joy and bring your sadness, and prepare to be surprised by the hosts whose hands are wounded, who will open wide your eyes when he blesses bread and breaks it, and then passes wine that awakens in your heart the taste of love." I should have programmed this hymn the week we were all signing up for Diners Club, right? So, friends, this Sunday, I look forward to welcoming another class of new members into our community with plans to break bread together and drink wine. I also look forward to hearing you sing this hymn. Peace.